Now, electronically is another issue. In my house, we have two smartphones, a tablet, and a computer. Each one of those has a filter. However, I don't have the filter password. My wife doesn't have the filter password. Nobody in my household does. And the reason for that is this. When I once gave a speech in which I was approached by a man who wanted to find out how he could best protect his kids. Okay, I counseled him on buying a filter. He loved the idea, and then I told him he cannot have the filter password because there were too many cases in which the mother finds pornography on the computer. She goes to the father. The father, goes to the kids, gives him a lecture, buys a filter. But the person who accessed the pornography was the father. So the father has the filter password. The kids are safe, but the father can turn it off anytime the family goes to the store or goes to bed. What you do to avoid this issue, which is far too common, is a password is created and sent to a third party. Let your aunt, your uncle, your brother, anybody else control the filter remotely. There are filters out there that will report behavior. Okay, if somebody in your household is accessing obscene material, the person who has the filter password will be the one who's told. We are far more likely to not look at that material if we know that our mother in Wisconsin is going to find out about it just after we do. Even a grown man's not going to want that kind of embarrassment. We are families for a purpose, and one of the things we can do as families is to safeguard each other. So your household gives your filter password and control to your brother 3 states over, and he can give you his, but you create a safety net by which other members of the family are guarding the households of others by having control over the filters. In my experience, that's the best way. Otherwise, what you have is households that have filters, so some people in the household are safe, but if the father is the porn addict, which with the rising of kids who are my age and in their 30s is sadly the case, then the father may be protecting his kids, but he's still being dishonest with his wife, and he's still gaining access to things he should not have access to. So that's a couple things to consider when protecting ourselves from pornography spiritually and electronically.